to all of you. I am Aradhya Mittal, and in this YouTube channel, I'll be telling you about two major languages of the computer world. The one language is a web language. I'll be explaining what's web language, and the second language is a programming language. I'll explain both. So, as the name is simplifying, that web language is a language used in web programming, like creating web pages. I don't think that I need to explain what are web pages. Web pages are anything that you browse on the internet services like Chrome or Microsoft Edge. You browse there. And programming language, writing language are the languages that are used in creating games, in creating apps. For example, games, if I give example like there is the most popular game today that children play is Free Fire. These all games are Python, C++, Java. All these are programming languages. And an example of web language is HTML. So in this YouTube channel, you will be learning about HTML and Python at a beginner level, because I am also a beginner in both of these languages, and the knowledge I have I'll be sharing with you. So don't take any kind of tension. I'll be explaining you the whole process. So in today's episode, I'll be telling you about the Python. Now what is Python? Python is a programming language, and it is used by most of the programmers and the most used language in the world. In this channel or in this tutorial today, I'll be telling you about Python only. So we will be starting our tutorials with Python, and we will get to HTML and Python then. Here you will be learning the beginner level of Python and HTML. So starting with Python. Now how to first there is an HTML. HTML we don't need to download. It's inbuilt in Notepad. In Notepad we need to type the code, and we can open the output in Internet Explorer. For Python we need to download the Python app. I will be telling you the whole process of downloading it. Stay tuned and let's get started. So friends, to download Python, first you need to open your browser. Your browser, be it Chrome, be it Microsoft Edge, be it Internet Explorer. I am having Chrome. I'll be opening it, and we'll be teaching you about how to download Python. To download Python, you need to type in the web browser. In your web browser, you need to type here python python.org and to enter it. Here you will see numerous tabs. It's the official website of Python. Here you will see numerous tabs like about, downloads, documentation, community, success stories and all. Here you want to click on downloads. You don't click. You will move your cursor. You will move your mouse pointer here. It will show you this whole. My Windows is Windows 10. Python will show you the most compatible download related to your system. My compatible is 3.10.2. It may differ. You need to simply click on it, and it will start, and Python will start downloading Python the app on your system. It will be on left bottom. Once you have downloaded it, you need to come on the desktop screen. You need to go on start, and you need to go below down and search for Python. Here's the folder for Python. It's made. Here you need to click on IDLE Python this 3.1064-bit. Mine is 64-bit. You must be 32-bit or 64 only. Here it will take some time as I have newly downloaded it. Here it will open itself. Once it has opened itself, you can do full screen in the full screen, or you can do it in the maximize screen. Here you will see an option of file. File. You need to simply click on file, and there will be an option of new file. Click on new file. Once you click the new file, it will show you the coding area. Here you need to code your program. This is the coding window, and this is the output screen of Python. It is known as IDLE shell. IDLE shell is the output screen of Python, and this is the coding screen, means input taking screen of Python. You understand my point, right? There are certain conditions in Python. I'll be explaining you as we move to the codes. The condition that will be coming in the code, I'll be explaining you by it only. So don't worry. I'll be explaining you whole Python that I know, and I'll be explaining it to you the whole process. Telling you about a simple code that is in the Python that I feel is the simplest code. So the code will be about to check whether the Python can find out whether you are eligible to vote or not. You know what is the legal age for voting in India? It's 18 years, right? So I'll be creating a Python code to find out whether you are eligible to vote or not. I'll be explaining you the whole process. Stay tuned. So first step is you type hashtag all know I think. You need to type hashtag and you need to find the title. What's the title of your code? To find whether you are eligible to vote or not. This is the title of our Python code. Now in the Python, before getting started, we need to take a variable. Variable you all know, I hope. Variable is x, y, z, anything. You can take o, you can take p, anything. I'm taking x. It's the most common variable I think. X. Now you need to equate it. Now there are some tags there are some values in Python that if you are entering a number, you need to apply int. If you are entering your centimeters, like if I will creating a code to find height, you will be entering float. It's float. So in the voting case, I'll be taking a number from the user. So I'll be using int. Int. It stands for integer value. There are two inputs and print in Python. Input, what's the use of input? Input is a tag, like you can say it a tag. Input is a type of tag that helps you to take input. You all know input. You take input from the user. From the one who will be using this code will have to input his or her age. Only then the Python can calculate it. So input will take the age from the from the age from the user and the print statement, not output. Python has input and print, not input and output. Python has input and print. Print displays the output on the screen. What is to be displayed on the output screen is to be written in the print statement. Let us begin. Input, you need to write in brackets. A small mistake in the code will show you an error. I'll be showing you how. So here you need to write what's into input. What you need to input. Here you will input whatever you write in the input or print statement. You need to write it in double quotes. What you will write? Enter your age, because you will be asking the user to enter his or her age. Enter your age. You need to quote it, and I need to close one bracket for enter your age, and one bracket because we have opened two brackets, we will close two brackets. We open three brackets, we will close three brackets. We open four brackets, we will close four brackets. Hope I am making it clear. Then there are some conditions in Python, like if else. The first condition is if, then if else, then if else. Today we will be discussing about if else. Today we will be discussing about if else. If else consists of two statements. Either the if will be printed or the else will be printed. I will be showing you how. So if we write if, then bracket if x. X is a value that we will be taking from the user. You know the whole process is x is equals to 18. Only you will be able to vote if your age is more than 18 years, right? To print, to close it, bracket close. If x is greater than 18, you should put a colon here. Remember, it makes a difference with putting or not putting a colon. See, if I not put a colon, it will take me to the starting. But if I put a colon here, it will take me here, because it will come below. That's why. Now you have to write print. Print is the output screen. Print. So here it's, you need to do it in brackets. You need to quote it. You are eligible to vote. Now there can be only two conditions in this side, whether the user's age is more than 18 or it's less than 18, right? It can be only two circumstances. It can be more than 18 or it can be less than 18. That's why we are using if else, because if else statements only two conditions can be printed, either positive condition, either the negative condition. So I have made the if condition, right? Now I have to make else condition also. Now you have to make it clear that when you have printed print statement, it will take you to below the print only. You don't want to start it from here. You have to backspace it and come to the starting. Move your cursor, move your bar to the starting. Now I'm going to write else, else. Either it will print if or else. You have to put a colon. If I not put a colon, enter, it will take me to starting. But if I put a colon, it will make me here. There's a difference. I'll be showing you that it will show an error without colon also. I'll be showing you. Print, what do to print? If the user's age is more than 18, it will print you are eligible to vote. But if the user's age is less than 18, you don't have to mention it. The code will print you are not eligible to vote, right? To quote it. Now if I'll save it, now I need to first save it, right? I'll be saving it in our desktop side with the name voting code. And you have to save as type Python file, because Python extension is .py. You don't need to mention .py, it will mention it's in bit. Save it as a Python file, not text or all files. It's a Python file. Save. It got saved. Okay. Now if I show you it got saved, first I need to, here's a run option. You click on run. It's a run module. You need to click on run module. Either you can click here or directly you can click F5. It will open idle screen. run module. It will open idle screen and it's asking enter your age. So I'll be showing in both the conditions. My age is 19. It's showing you are eligible to vote. Now there is a drawback in Python that the number of times you print the statement, the number of times you have to run the statement also. Have to run the statement again. Run module. Enter your age. My age is 7. Not 7. Okay, 7. You are not eligible to vote. You got my point. Now I'll be showing you if I remove this colon first and do Control S. Control S is the shortkey for saving. And now do F5. It will show you an error. Expected colon. It will show you an error. So the minor mistakes makes a difference. Please note down it. If you are working in Python, a minor mistake can make a huge difference. It will not execute the program if there is a mistake. You have to find the mistake, you have to use the logic and find a mistake. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my channel. If you have any comments, any suggestions for me, you can type it in the comment box. I'll read all your comments for sure. Thank you.